Hello friends, myself Raj Deepak Singh, and in this particular video I just want to tell you that regarding the regional rural bank restructuring, because like there was a letter which was forwarded to the Ministry of Finance, to the Nirmala Sitharaman from All India Bank Association or All India Bank Union from Tamil Nadu, Chennai. Okay, they have written a letter of restructuring of regional rural bank with a sponsored bank. Okay, and it is like they have recommendation through that letter. It is not like there is an act passed. It is not like that, nothing like that. They have just written a letter to the Ministry of Finance, Government of India, by saying that or they have their recommendation that do the restructuring of regional rural bank with respect to the sponsored bank. Okay, so in this particular video I just want to tell you one thing, that because there are a lot of misconception of RRBs, that whether they are going to be privatized or in, because I have seen on the social media, even on the Twitter, it is like hashtag of whether the RRB is going to be in the race of privatization. As we have seen earlier, that there are lot many banks which are being the part of the privatization by the Government of India. So is that RRB is also going to be the privatized with respect to the Government of India? So before telling this, that whether it is going to be privatized or not, I just want to tell you one thing regarding regional rural banks. Okay, first of all, you have to understand that what actually regional rural bank is. Look, in RRB there are three partnership, like Government of India, state government, and sponsored bank. For the particular RRB, the stake of Government of India in RRB is 50%. Okay, and the stake of state government is 15%, and the stake of concerned bank is 35%. So if you are going to add the central government and the state government stake, then it is total sum is 65%. So first of all, you have to be in mind that the monitoring is always done by the Central Bank of India, Central Bank of India, which is RBI, under the supervision of Government of India. So इसमें ये कोई मतलब दोहराए नहीं है कि RRB को प्राइवेटाइज कर दिया जाएगा. No, RRB is not going to be privatized. As it is always monitored by the Government of India by the help of Reserve Bank of India. Okay, Reserve Bank of India is the actual regulation of RRB. Again, now what the misconception is that whether these RRBs is going to be privatized or not. Okay, so I just want to tell you one thing, that look, RRBs, as I have told you in that particular letter, what the union said, that we want restructuring of regional rural bank. Okay, we want restructuring. It means that the sponsored bank have 35%. What the RRB want is that they want that they want to merge with these banks. Okay, I'm going to give you one example with respect to this, so that you can understand very accurately. Look, in Uttar Pradesh, we have three banks: Aryavrat Bank, Prathama UP Gramin Bank, and your Baroda UP Gramin Bank. I am going to take Prathama UP Gramin Bank. Okay, Prathama UP Gramin Bank is the sponsor bank of Prathama UP Gramin Bank is Punjab National Bank. Okay, let's suppose the merger occurs. What happens then is that the Punjab National Bank is going to monitor the whole performa of regional rural bank of Prathama UP Gramin Bank. Now, one thing is for sure, that Punjab National Bank is never going to be privatized. Any of the stake is not going to be privatized. It is as it is being set in the earlier privatization of bank, that which of the banks are going to be privatized. Central government has given their list that in future they are going to privatize these banks. but the two names like State Bank of India and Punjab National Bank was not in that list. So I just want to make a point is that if Punjab National Bank is the sponsored bank of Prathama UP Gramin Bank, and Punjab National Bank itself is a government, is like wholly government owned bank, then in this case, in the Prathama UP Gramin Bank regional rural bank, it is not at all going to be privatized. You have to understand this. But the banks which are privatized earlier, like their some stakes is being privatized, if the concerned RRB is in their is in their surveillance or is in their area, मतलब कि अगर कोई RRB जो कंसर्न्ड बैंक जो कि प्राइवेटाइज है, लाइक उसका कुछ पार्ट प्राइवेटाइज है, अगर कोई रीजनल रूरल बैंक उस कंसर्न बैंक से जुड़ जाता है जो कि हल्का सा प्राइवेटाइज किया गया उसे, तो मे बी इन फ्यूचर दे आर गोइंग टू प्राइवेटाइज दैट रीजनल रूरल बैंक. ओके, सो व्हाट दिस पर्टिकुलर लेटर to the finance ministry says that they just want from the ministry that of doing this regional rural bank with respect to the like merger with concerned bank. Okay, so that whatever monitoring is done is with respect to the concerned bank. Okay, because look, होता क्या एक्चुअली में कि जब आरआरबी का गठन हुआ था तो लाइक टोटल आई थिंक 196 आरआरबीज थे. ओके, लेकिन फिर क्या हुआ, रीजनल रूरल बैंक को लाइक धीरे धीरे, इससे पहले भी मर्जर हो चुका है, जो रीजनल रूरल बैंक है इससे पहले भी मर्ज हो चुके हैं. लाइक 196 अगर आरआरबीज पहले थे जब 1975 में इसका गठन हुआ था, और उसके बाद से अगर अभी प्रेजेंटली 43 आरआरबीज है करंटली, तो इसका मतलब 196 से मर्जर हो करके 43 आरआरबीज हैं. इसका मतलब कि इससे पहले भी रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग ऑफ आरआरबीज विद इन क्या बोलते हैं आरआरबी में हो चुका है. मतलब मेरे कहने का मतलब है कि आरआरबी के अंदर ही विद इन इंटीरियर ये रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग हो चुका है. नाउ व्हाट यूनियन वांट इज दैट दे वांट टू अटैच दिस रीजनल रूरल बैंक विद द कंसर्न्ड बैंक, विद द स्पॉन्सर्ड बैंक. व्हाई दे वांट दैट? बिकॉज दे वांट समवन एज अ अथॉरिटी टू डील विद, बिकॉज लाइक एट अ लोअर लेवल. ओके, एट अ लोअर लेवल क्या बैंक ही तो देख सकता है ना. अभी इस टाइम पे कौन मॉनिटर करता है? सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया मॉनिटर करती है, लेकिन वो चाहते हैं कि बैंक मॉनिटर करे. लाइक अगर प्रथमा यूपी ग्रामीण बैंक को हम पंजाब नेशनल बैंक से जोड़ देंगे तो पंजाब नेशनल बैंक इज़ नाउ गोइंग टू लाइक the head of these Prathama UP Gramin Bank. So this is what that particular letter says. And one of the misconception that whether all the RRBs or whether some of the RRBs are going to be privatized, I just want to tell you one thing that look, for sure like 60 to 70% of RRB is not going to be privatized. प्राइवेटाइजेशन का मतलब ये नहीं है कि वो पूरी तरह से प्राइवेटाइज, कुछ स्टेक्स बेचे जाते हैं, और आरआरबीज में तो ऐसा वो कर ही नहीं सकते हैं. आरआरबीज में तो मतलब ऐसा परफॉर्मा है कि यू कांट डू द प्राइवेटाइजेशन. वाई आई एम टेलिंग यू वाई, बिकॉज आरआरबी में ऐसा इसलिए नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि आरआरबी में जो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट का स्टेक है वो 50% है, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट का जो स्टेक है वो 15% है, टोटल 65%. तो ये हो गया. और जो कंसर्न्ड बैंक है उसका स्टेक जो है वो कितना है? 35% है. लेट सपोज कि लाइक कोई एक बैंक है, लेट सपोज फॉर एग्जांपल कोई एक बैंक है जिसे क्या बोलते हैं प्राइवेटाइज कर दिया, उसका कुछ पार्ट प्राइवेटाइज कर दिया गया, और वो क्या बोलते हैं आरआरबी से अटैच्ड है कोई, और वो किसी कंसर्न्ड बैंक है किसी आरआरबी का, तो इसका ये कतई मतलब नहीं है कि वो जो आरआरबी है वो प्राइवेटाइज हो जाएगा. लुक, वो लिंक है, मर्ज्ड है. उस जो हमारा कंसर्न बैंक है अगर उसका कुछ पार्ट आप बेच दोगे, इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि जो उससे रीजनल रूरल बैंक अटैच्ड है वो क्या बोलते हैं आप प्राइवेटाइज की कैटेगरी में ले आओगे. तो लास्टली आई जस्ट वांट टू टेल यू दैट दिस इज़ अ वेरी मिसकंसेप्शन, बिकॉज रीजनल रूरल बैंक्स आर नॉट लाइक these the regional rural banks are at a rural level banks. okay, ये लाइक गांव तक पहुँचे हुए हैं. तो इसमें अगर ये प्राइवेटाइजेशन कर देंगे, अगर करते हैं लेट सपोज इन फ्यूचर, जो कि पॉसिबल नहीं है, मुझे नहीं लगता कि करेंगी सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट, क्योंकि लुक, अगर ये प्राइवेटाइजेशन का कॉन्सेप्ट इसमें अप्लाई भी करेंगे तो प्राइवेटाइजेशन का कॉन्सेप्ट सिर्फ कंसर्न बैंक में अप्लाई होगा, रीजनल रूरल बैंक में हो ही नहीं सकता ये, इट इज़ इम्पॉसिबल। क्योंकि मैंने आपको क्या बोलते हैं इसका वो बताया आपको कि कैसे कैटेगराइज किया गया है, 50%, 35%, 15%, ये चीज़ आपको समझना पड़ेगा। और बिकॉज ऑफ दिस कैटेगराइजेशन रीजनल रूरल बैंक जो क्या बोलते हैं ये जो कैटेगराइज किया है, इसकी वजह से ये लाइक इसको प्राइवेटाइज करने, या तो ये क्राइटेरिया ये चेंज करेंगे, मतलब जो 50, 35, 15 है, या तो ये इसको चेंज करके फिर प्राइवेटाइज करेंगे, जो कि अभी प्रेजेंटली क्या बोलते हैं बहुत ही मुश्किल है। हाँ, रीस्ट्रक्चरिंग हो सकता है, लाइक मर्जर हो सकता है स्पॉन्सर्ड बैंक के साथ। सो दिस इज इट, एंड लास्टली आई जस्ट वांट टू टेल यू राइट नाउ what is going on the Twitter, what is going on like different platform, I don't know, but I have seen on Twitter especially that RRB is going to be privatized. Right now there is not at all any information regarding the privatization of regional rural bank. The only thing in the news is that RRB is going to be restructured with the sponsored bank. Okay, so please stay away with this misconception that RRB is going to be privatized. No, RRB is wholly like governed by the Reserve Bank of India under the supervision of Government of India. Okay, so this is it regarding this misconception whether there is private. I just want to tell you, maybe in future they can do that after 5 to 10 to 15 years, I don't know, but maybe in future they are going to definitely target this sector also as a privatization sector. But for right now it is not at all in the news that RRB is going to be privatized. So stay away from this fake news that RRB is going to be privatized or what. So I have like placed every single information regarding this restructuring of regional rural bank. So this is the correct information. So I have decided to like give this information to the aspirants who are preparing for the regional rural banks and who are very desperate in the field of like probationary officer and office assistant, officer scale 1 and office assistant. Don't look for this whether that RRB is going to be privatized or not. Don't look for this. Just continue your preparation, because it is not going to happen right now. Okay, so this is it. And lastly, if you're liking the channel, okay, do subscribe the channel, and if you have any doubt, ask in the comment section. When I'm free, I'm going to tell you every single thing whatever you have asked. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is Rajdeepak Singh. Thank you.